welcoming our valedictorian, Elyott Chang, to the stage. Elyott has competed on the Acadia swim team for the past 4 years, gotten multiple ASU medals, and was Acadia Swimming Rookie of the Year in 2019. He also won the Roger Pretend Citizenship Award this year. He's volunteered with SMILE, the Athletic Therapy Clinic. He's the research assistant for KIN, and he's also an honors student. Acadia Players Association representative as well. He's a TA for biomechanics, and he's doing a research project right now focusing on elderly women. He's also worked at the seniors home, and he plans to do a master's next year at Queen's in biomechanics. Welcome to the stage, Elyott.
Thanks, Kirsten, for the introduction. Hello, esteemed fellow graduates, friends, family, staff, and professors. I would like to begin by acknowledging the land in which we gather, in Mi'kma'ki, the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq. This territory is covered by the treaties of peace and friendship which Mi'kmaq, Maliseet, and Passamaquoddy peoples first signed with the British Crown in 1725. The treaties did not deal with surrender of lands and resources, but in fact recognized the Mi'kmaq and Maliseet title, where they established the rules for what was to be an ongoing relationship between nations. We are all treaty people. Good evening. My name is Elyott, and to those who've gone from peers to friends over the past 4 years, you know me as Chang. I'm incredibly honored to be chosen to represent you, the Acadia Graduating Class of 2022. You have given me the utmost honor of letting me say goodbye to you all. Over the past 4 years, I proudly competed for the Acadia swim team and did the best degree here at Acadia, kinesiology. Because what's better than learning about taping ankles, the complete science behind working out, and gym class. Being in kin on a varsity sports team, it meant going to the athletics complex a lot. You usually find me there either training, going to class, or doing more training. Or, some of you may know me as that guy that may have gone kicked out of the Ville once or twice for hitting a light. Sorry, Mom and Dad. It wasn't too long that I was that weird Asian kid from Kun with a man bun. But now, I'm a full inch taller at 6 feet, not 5'11" and 3/4, and I'm much more handsome. But tonight, it isn't about me, it's about you, the graduates. It's been a crazy 4 years. Even this past year was insane. We've had a couple of AUS banners. Shout out to women's soccer and basketball. The Axelmen have been crushing it lately. And humble plug to Acadia Swimming, of course. The hardest working and rowdiest team in the AUS. We had a strike this semester, where I'm sure students maximized on the extra time to learn and not at all indulge in recreational activities. And of course, we had COVID, where I still remember the fateful day on Sheen, where reality struck us hard. And for some of us, it wasn't until the next morning that email was fully understood. University has probably got to be one of the only other places in airports where it's socially acceptable to be drunk at 9 in the morning. For myself and many others alike, that email signified the actuality of COVID, that it was indeed real. In those moments, COVID truly showed us the fragility and unpredictable nature of life. It truly has been quite the journey, whether it took you 3, 4, 5, or 7 years. The fact that you're here is a monumentous achievement. You have made it. And I think I can speak for all of us when I say that Acadia has made us stronger and more resilient. But most important of all, Acadia has given us experiences that we will remember forever. Nova Scotia is such a beautiful place, a province of hidden gems, if you will. And Acadia is no exception. Tucked away seemingly in the corner of the earth, the wonderful morning smell of cow manure will wake you up. There's cute coffee shops, gorgeous dikes, bougie wineries, monthly power outages, annual blizzards, and the KDA. There's nothing like a greasy university town's chicken shawarma, Picasso's, which is a true hidden gem for food. And not to mention the leaky ceilings in the athletic complex undoubtedly add to the charm of the school. There truly is no place in this world more unique and beautiful than Acadia. All jokes aside, I think we can all agree that Acadia has given us something special that we will remember forever. But it isn't Wolfville that made our experience so special, nor was our time here defined by our grades or the degrees we hold, but rather, it is the deep Acadia friendships that we all made that will last a lifetime. The late night talks over pizza after dancing all night with Old Man Bill, or 8-hour study days in the lib where no work got done because you're too busy socializing, to the hungover Sunday morning meal hall recaps of the night before, and clapping whenever someone would break a dish. Little did we know, we were in the good times, and we'd be building friendships for life. Acadia grad class of 2022, it makes me so happy and proud to see the growth that you have all done. The future is in our hands. As we find our place in this world, remind yourself of the hardships that you have gone through. Some say that we had the worst with COVID and the strike, but I'm inclined to say that we're coming out of this as the most resilient class. Our time at Acadia has been nothing but uncertain. We have gone through an unprecedented amount of societal change, all the while attending university. Whether it be those who battled or are still battling mental health, going through online school, roasting profs about the strike, or fighting against the bureaucracy of the party ban imposed by our mayor. We've been through it all. We are the generation to cause systemic change. We have seen powers that were beyond our control, and the state of the world is seemingly deteriorating. But if there's one thing I learned from my time at Acadia, that is to embrace and endorse diversity. Life isn't going to be any easier from here on out. You will experience a midlife crisis. I see some nods from the parents up there. There might even be another COVID, but regardless of the unknown, you all have been through one of the craziest periods in human history. And most importantly, we have the Acadia support system. So, kings, men, support your queens in their battle for feminism and equality. Listen to them, understand them, and hey, I'll admit it, I don't get the female brain sometimes, but educate yourselves, for they are our equals and our most powerful allies. And queens, let your kings cry and show emotion, for being a man is a message of the past. Let your kings express themselves for who they truly are. And for those who do not match society's patriarchal definitions of kings and queens, let me remind you that you stand for something so much more. And that is the lesson of diversity and self-expression. You are courageous. Life is all about diversity. It drives the very ecosystems that create the oxygen we require to live. So, embrace our differences, challenge the status quo, and seek discomfort. Let it be known that a 4.0 or 2.0 GPA does not define you as an individual, nor does the color of your skin, the gender you were born with, or if you like pineapple on pizza. The fact that you have all made it here speaks volumes to the character, uniqueness, and strength of this class. So, tonight, I'll leave you with one last message. As a Canadian-born Chinese, I've always questioned my cultural identity. With mixes of Chinese and Canadian mannerisms, throughout middle school and high school, I always found myself to be a black sheep of sorts. It took me a while to understand that I just had to be myself, and people would naturally accept me for who I was. And that is my message to you all. Be who you truly are, your true and authentic self. Life is too short to waste it worrying about trivial things and living up to societal expectations. Enjoy life as it comes, for nothing is guaranteed. Live and stay in the present. Kiss that best friend you had a crush on. You could potentially end up in a wonderful, loving relationship. Apply to that job you think you wouldn't have gone. Don't give up at the sight of failure, for the greats in human history have all failed before, and so shall you. And be proud and question your identity, whether it be your gender or sexuality. Maybe even I'll rock a sundress this summer, who knows? We are defining the future as we go. Put your heart into what you love, stand for what you believe is right, be kind to yourself and to others who are less fortunate, and lean on each other, for we are all brothers and sisters. Express yourself, and be provocative. I don't even know what that means, but it gets the people going. Thank you, professors, mom and dad, my favorite sibling, and only sibling, the stars of tonight, the Acadia Graduating Class of 2022. You have given me the absolute honor of representing such an awesome group of individuals. I have a small request to make. So for everyone with rings, I would like you to turn over so that the A is facing downwards. My hands are so sweaty. I'm about to say the corniest shit ever, but hey, I'm a goofy, sentimental guy. I know this isn't a goodbye, it's a see you later. For our connection at Acadia will bring us back together. I would like to extend a huge thank you to the grad planning committee. They have put in countless hours into bringing us the first person grad since COVID. You have done an amazing job. And of course, a happy Mother's Day to all the beautiful mothers out here tonight. Thank you for giving me the time of my life, graduates. I will miss you all so much. Acadia truly has a special place in my heart. Remain true to yourselves, graduates. Chok lei ho wan, man si yu yi, which translates from Cantonese to wishing the best of luck, and may prosperity and wisdom be with you always. Have fun tonight. You deserve to celebrate. Not that you haven't been already. This is Chang signing out. Peace.